Hi y'all, it's me. The other day I did a tutorial on how to make these little puff flowers or whatever you want to call them. I made them out of crepe paper and party streamer stuff. And so in that video I got some comments below and people were saying like, oh, now I finally have something to do with the streamers I have, and it's real simple. This was a real simple project to make. So anyway, it got me to thinking about other ideas I've seen around, and I thought I'd compile some of them and bring them together for you so you could see some other things you can do with this, because it's inexpensive. And please don't go and tear them out of someone's child's birthday party until the party's over so that you can have different colors. Let the kids have their party first. Anyway, and then you can use the streamers afterward. They're a lot of fun to work with, and there's so much you can do, and I have more ideas I might show at another time, but let me just show you the few that I have right now. And the first one I'm going to show you, it is this little banner here. It's really cute. Imagine doing a smaller scallop on a layout or in color, or layering several different colors in different sizes of scallops. That would be really cute. I haven't tried that one. Sorry, I'm looking for something here. Anyhow, that would be a really fun thing to put on a layout or a card or what have you. So basically all you need to do for that is you get your crepe paper and you fold it so that it's a little bit smaller than the width of your scallop. And you want to make sure you go back and forth for as many layers of this as you need for scalloped banner pieces. And basically you set it into I've already got mine here in mine. I have this mega punch. When you put it in here, you want to be sure, you see how there's a gap between there and where it cuts? You want to make sure that's there on both sides, because you don't want to cut that. That's the connection between the banner pieces. So hopefully this is going to work, because this thing gets temperamental on camera. Just go ahead and punch it out. Mine's probably not as sharp as it should be. You can I tore it. You can also fix that with foil, just punching your whatever through foil. But here you get an idea. That's how it comes out. So isn't that cute? And then imagine different colors layered on top. It would be really cute. So that's one idea. Oh, you could even put like little roses in the middle. Isn't that darling? Oh my gosh, so cute. Anyway, that's one idea. Next idea, that was cute. The next idea I'm going to show you is this one here. I've had to refilm this, so I had to put something back in order. I got a piece of crepe paper and I stitched, can you see down the middle there? There's a thread, a running stitch, just in and out, in and out, in and out. Use a good thread, a heavy duty like upholstery thread, because anytime you're tugging on thread, you want a thread that's not going to break on you, and this doesn't break. So I just went and did a running stitch, and once you get that done, you just pull it and you can create a ruffle for your layouts or your cards if you want to use it for that. Here, I'm going to lay it down right here so you can see it. Really cute. You just kind of spread it out and even it out if you'd like, and tie off the end, and make sure it's glued into place so you don't unravel. And then what you can do is you can get things like a ribbon and glue it down the center. Isn't that really cute? Or you could do here, how about this? Where is it? Right here, sorry. You could get a strand of flatback pearls and run those down the center. I would probably go with a darker color, but really cute still. You could get, I have this trim right here, and that would look really pretty down the center, don't you think? It looks very fancy schmancy. And you could even use something like this trim down the center. Wouldn't that be pretty? So there's so many things you could do with it, and if you don't want this width, you can always trim it down, on either side before you glue it down to your project. Really cute stuff. So that's another one. And then, let's see, where do we go next? I think I'll do this one next. You get a strip of this, and it needs to be fairly long. I think I'm going to just show you a small piece because I already have some going over here. It needs to be at least, I don't know, about 24 inches, I would say. You want to go ahead and fold it in half. Just remember, the longer it is, the bigger what we're making will be. So you kind of just press it down like that with your fingers. Now I'm using some scallop scissors that I have had for, this was the first pair of scissors I ever purchased. They were 30 bucks back then, and that was really expensive. So anyway, you just want to go in and cut your with your scissors the side opposite of the fold, just like that. So that's the top, the open edge. You don't want to cut the fold. You want to leave the fold. See there? So then, again, you take a needle and thread and you do the running stitch. See the running stitch along the bottom? Just in and out, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then when you pull it, you're going to get this gathering that starts to happen. And from that gathering, you're going to create this flower. Isn't that really pretty? I think it's really pretty, and it's very low. It's not a tall flower, so it's really nice. It could lay on your projects really nicely. You could do glimmer mist on this. You could do glitter. I'll show you something with that in a minute. You could do different color crepe paper. It would just be a lovely flower to add. So basically you do it like the rolled flowers. You start, I don't have a big enough piece here, but you start in the center, you start rolling and rolling, and as you're rolling, you start tight in the center, and then you start loosening it up as you're going around and around. And when you get to the very end, you'll have your flower like that, and I just put some glue down on a circle and set it on there like that to dry right there. You can see that? So that's another kind of flower you can do, really pretty. Really easy. The other thing you can do with it is you can spray it, like I said, with glimmer mist. You can see I did that with this one. I sprayed it with green. And remember all these flowers that you have. I never throw away the stems after I cut flowers off to use them. I save these things because I always need them. They always come in hand for something. So I always save them. So basically, well, I need it out. Actually, all you need to do this next thing is to make, I'll show you what we're doing first, and then I'll show you what we're making. You just get your glue, and hopefully my glue wants to cooperate. Of course not, because I'm on camera. It has to decide that it wants to be stubborn. Just kind of spread it around a little. You don't have to put so much, just little dabs here and there. And then you want to lay that piece of wire right in there and fold it over. You want the wire to sit kind of in the center of the area that's the folded over area, not at the edge here, but in the center. So then you're going to go ahead and cut that off and do a little trimming like this, and a little trimming like this, and look what you've made. You've made a nice leaf for a flower. Really simple. See how easy that was? You have some leaves. You don't even have to bother buying any, and these look so nice because they already have texture to them. So that's another thing you can do with this. Let me show you the next thing, which is, what is it? Let's do this one. I'll try this one. We are going to make a flower that I love. I think it's so pretty, and it's right here. Isn't that lovely? That was done with this craft color streamer. I got this at Walmart, if you want to know. That's where I got that color from. Very pretty flower and really easy to make, you'll see. What you have to do is you have to take your streamer and you're going to fold over. You need 5 layers for the larger petal and 4 layers for the little petal. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. So once you get your 5 layers, you just want to freehand. I freehand a circle. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, just as close as you can get it to being round. And may not always come out exactly round, but you know, just do your best. It's not a rocket science. If you want to make a little template for yourself, you can. So you do that, and then you repeat that 4 times for the little circle. You need to make it smaller than the first. Okay, so once you get that done, and you have 5 big circles and 4 smaller circles. I'm going to do this with hot glue. You can use white glue if you prefer. I don't seem to be bothered by the heat of the glue gun, so I just do it. And unless you have those finger thingies, you could use those too. Basically, I just run a little bead of glue right down here at the bottom, and I use this because it's faster, and I just like faster. So, and you're going to pinch it. See that? Just like that. Just pinch it. And it'll stick to you probably, and it'll probably tear like mine just did, but that's okay. So it's still there. And you want to repeat that 5 times. I'm not going to bother to do all of these with you because it'll take too long on camera. I'm just going to give you the idea. So you do the same thing. You just continue, continue, continue all the way until you get all of these done like that. Then you're going to take a 1-inch circle or whatever. I'm going to use, before I put it on there, I want to show you another thing that I did with mine. And another tip, because this is what I do. When I need to apply glitter or diamond dust that you're looking at there, I like to use glue gun. I don't like white glue because it just takes too long to dry and I don't have the patience and I just want to get on with my project. So if you use your glue gun, you can just simply run a strand of glue lightly, not too heavy, just along the top, and then dip it right into your glitter or your diamond dust or whatever you're using. And ta-da! And you don't have to wait for it to dry. Now you're going to get some spider webs, but of course you can remove those. That's not a problem at all. But see how easy that was? And that's not going to come off. It's going to stay on there. And then you're going to repeat the same thing with all your flowers, making sure you get all those edges. You can use glitter, like I said, you diamond dust, whatever, micro beads, whatever you want to use. I just like this one with the diamond dust. And so once you get all of your flowers done that way, then you're going to place the 5 larger ones first. So you just put a dot of glue. Again, doing this with white or wet. It doesn't, white or hot. And you're just going to start layering them, basically like that, all the way around, until you get the 5. And then when you start to put the smaller ones, you're just going to offset them around like I did here. And then add a pearl or something in the center. And they're lovely, really pretty. So that's another kind of flower. And lastly, I believe I have one more to show you. And this one, you need to accordion fold your streamers like I did here. It's just a zigzag pattern. And out of this, you're going to cut, you need a lot of these too. This one requires a lot. I don't know how many, it's just up to you and you'll figure it out when you're making your flower. You want to cut almost, if you will, a heart shape. You can see I'm not making this rocket science or anything. I'm just kind of going with it wherever the scissors take me. And see how that's kind of a heart shape? That's what you want. And you want a whole bunch of them. So once you get those together, you have to do the same. You can do the same. You don't have to. You can pinch them at the bottom. I actually, this one, I don't like it as tight as the other one I just showed you. Kind of loose. You don't want to leave like really pointy down here. Just want to kind of leave it more open. See that? So you have these petals like that kind of are heart shape. And once they're in done, or before they are, I actually did them before because I thought it was easier. You're going to apply the glue to the edge, and then you can add, diamond dust or glitter or whatever. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch here that I already did with glitter. And I did them the same way with the hot glue. It made it a lot easier. You get a 1-inch circle. You pinch this together. You can either do this one of 2 ways. You can glue it ahead of time like we did the other flower, or you can just kind of pinch it like that so it's kind of flat and just glue it on here. Now when you finish this particular flower, you're going to keep going around. You're going to do 2 layers, and look at how this flower turns out. Is that not gorgeous? I love this flower. I believe I used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals in the back, and then One, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the center. But look at how lovely those are. I love this flower, and I think this would make any project look amazing. And they're really sturdy after you, that's why I like using the glue gun as well, because it keeps the edges really sturdy. It's like really add some body to it. So you just, like I said, you keep going around and you put them on there, and then you put the next layer smaller. And remember, the bigger that these are, the bigger your flower will be. And also the bigger that you want your flower, you could move these closer to the edge of your circle or use a bigger circle if you want to. It's all up to you. But these are just some ideas to show you things that you can do. And actually, this is part of my challenge this week. So be sure to come on over and check it out, because this is something you're going to need to see. And, you know, have fun playing. Look at all these fun things I did. And this is stuff that we normally just toss because we don't know what else to do with it. So thank you so much for watching, and hope you have fun creating. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Oh, I forgot that one right there. Don't forget that one. Bye.